Rise and shine, superstar. It's your favorite light, Coach MB in the building. Ding, 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 ding. Y'all ready for this? Y'all not ready. Es un gran día para estar vivo. I feel like I'm a commercial. You know, when you listen to those Hispanic commercials and they're saying the thing and you trying to pick up on a couple of words and then they get to the end and they speed it up like they're already talking really, really fast. But then at the end it's like, that's how I feel when I give y'all my, it's a great day to be alive. And maybe that's just the Hispanic culture coming, because when I say it in Spanish, I'm like, es un gran día para estar vivo. I don't feel like I'm saying it as slowly as I do when I speak in English. But you're getting in Spanish though. And I promise you I'm going to learn some more phrases. But for right now, es un gran día para estar vivo. And you better accept and believe that. My voice went out. Believe that. Okay, I'm going to settle down. Here's what I want to share with you today. The mind never thinks of something that it cannot accomplish. And the reason I want to share this with you today, two reasons. I have two reasons why I want to share it with you today. Number one, I wholeheartedly believe this. Like, I live off the premise of dreaming colossal, like just humongous sun, moon, galaxy-sized dreams. Regardless of where I am in life, I'm dreaming big because I know that it's possible, even if I don't know how I can do it. So number one, dream colossal. Number two, I'm sharing this with you because I was having a conversation the other day with a guy and I was talking to him about dreaming. And he said, do you really think you should be telling people to dream so big? Because everybody can't do everything. And with all love, if that's your belief, I love you. If that's your belief though, I want you to challenge that belief. Is it really impossible for people to do the thing that looks impossible? Because we got rockets, we got airplanes, we have submarines, we have electric cars. Do I need to go on? We have things that go in the bottom of the ocean and drill oil out of the ocean floor. Like, there's so many things that we have that if you look back in time, somebody would have been like, that's impossible. There's no way that's going to happen. Let me plug this one in there for you. We had a black president. And if you look back in time, there was somewhere along the line, that's impossible. There's no way that's ever going to happen. So I'm sharing this with you because I want to know, are you dreaming colossal? And if you're not dreaming colossal, my second question is, are you at least dreaming? Like, do you have a dream? Because when you have a dream, you open up your mind, your imagination. Do you remember being a kid? Do you remember playing with a stick or dirt? I don't know if, I'm not even going to talk about toys. I'm talking about going outside, making mud pies, digging up earthworms. Who makes mud pies? I can tell you one time I had it all out with this ant. It was like a leafcutter ant or something. And I had a water gun and I had climbed into the tree and I didn't really know the ants walked along the tree branches with leaves. And I don't know why I was afraid of the ant, because I was clearly much bigger than the ant, but I did get a little bit scared. And I had my water gun, but I didn't shoot the ant. I ended up falling out the tree. It wasn't a tall tree. I didn't get hurt. My foot got caught, but I'm okay. The ant was okay, I guess. But I'm walking around like with a water gun, pretending like I'm going to take out. Clearly, I got took out. But it's all good. It's about imagination. It's about creativity. And some of us say that we don't have that. We haven't activated that part of our brain. But the reason it's not activated is because you haven't activated. It's a choice to not activate it. When was the last time you sat down and thought about, man, if I had this much money, I would do this, and this. That's dreaming. If I could just get this job, I can do this, and this. That's dreaming. And so I want to challenge you to not just say if you had this, but to just dream. I want to challenge you to scratch out the if I had part and just sit down and say, one day I am going to, and start writing out any and everything you can think of. Because dreams come true to people who dream. Dreams don't come true for people who didn't dream. And so if you have a big dream, then guess what? Something big can come true for you. So here's what I want you to do to help you get outside of the narrow thinking that you might be stuck in. Just sit down today. Give me 5 minutes. Give yourself 5 minutes. And just start thinking of what it is that you would love to be able to do, places you would love to go, people you would love to meet, experiences you would love to experience. Nothing is an issue. Money's not an issue. Transportation isn't an issue. Where you are right now in the world isn't an issue. But you could just do any and everything you wanted. Write that on the list. I'm going to ... Then go to the next line. I'm going to ... And keep going and see how many things you can write down. Number them and see how many things you can write down in 5 minutes. And if you don't get to 50 in 5 minutes, guess what? Later today or sometime tomorrow, keep writing. And keep writing until you get to 50. Then once you get to 50, you're going to sit down and you're going to look and read this list out loud every single day. And what's going to happen is it's going to start becoming a part of you. And as it becomes a part of you, the list is going to grow simply because you're like, ooh, I didn't think about that. Let me write that down too. It's like when you were a kid, if you ever wrote a Christmas list to Santa. I don't know why they called it a letter. Write a letter to Santa Claus. I guess some people did write a letter and some people just wrote a list. But it's just like that, like believing that someone or something can just bring you all of the things that you want in life. Good health, long life. Because I'm believing that I got a good 80 years left. Okay, a good 80 years. And I'm excited about every single one of them. You hear me? Because I have my list and it grows every single day. Well, not every day. Most days, though, I add something on it. And it gives you this energy, this spark, this joy about life that you might be missing that you didn't know was there. And what it's going to do is going to help you redirect your focus from anything that you shouldn't be focusing on right now, any stress, any negative energy, any negative people. And it's going to help you focus on things that are possible for you. And you're going to start believing that it's going to be possible for you. And in doing so, you're going to attract things to show you that it's possible for you. You're going to attract the right people. You're going to attract the right resources. But you have to take the time to do the work. Dreams don't work unless you do. And you got to be willing, number one, to dream. And then as you dream, you got to be willing to believe. And as you believe, you got to be willing to pursue. You got to be willing to chase. You got to be willing to seek. Because anything that you seek, you can find. You just got to keep seeking. And so that's what I want you to do. I just want you to start. If it's in your heart, if it's not in your heart, if it's a belief or not a belief, adopt it. Okay? Adopt the belief that you can dream colossal and your dreams can come true. And just start believing it. Start living like it. Start doing it. And you can share with other people or keep it to yourself, but read it every single day out loud and read it with enthusiasm. I am doing this. I am doing this. I am going there. And it's going to change things in your cells. It's going to change things. And the world is going to open up to you. And things that were there the whole time that you've been missing are going to be revealed. And I just want you to be excited about life. I want you to know that life is worth living. It's not about going through life existing and staying at the job and paying the bills. And every now and then you get to go do something fun, but then you got to go show back up at work on Monday. It's about living. And that's what I want for you. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm living. I'm enjoying this season of my life. Because I know that even if it's not all that I want it to be right now, Job chapter 8 verse 7 says, my latter about to be a lot. Hey, if you're not a Bible person, it's okay. It can still be you too. But that's what it says. Though your beginnings may be small, this is for my Christians and non-Christians and anything. Even though where you are right now may suck, it may be ugly, it may not look like anything to you or anybody else. Your future life can be so much bigger, better, and brighter if you're willing to dream, you're willing to believe, you're willing to pursue and seek. And your ladder gonna be a lot too. You know why? Es un gran día para estar vivo. Hello. Or goodbye.